Well, here in Charlotte, leaders and members of the local Venezuelan community are reacting to the news.
WCNC Charlotte's Autumn Bracey joining us live now just outside of Uptown in Autumn. People who spoke with you are wondering what comes next for the country.
That's right, Jane and Nick. A lot of questions swirling around the capture of the former Venezuelan president. This ranges from local leaders to members of the Venezuelan community, all watching it all unfold.
This is good for the Venezuelan people who have lived years under hunger, fear, economic disadvantage.
Charlotte City Councilman J.D. Mazuera Arias says he has mixed feelings about U.S. involvement in Venezuela following the capture of former President Nicolás Maduro and his wife. As the first Latino elected to Charlotte City Council, he says it's important to share his perspective on this issue.
It is concerning to see the United States kind of go back to an old playbook of imperialism and intervention in Latin America, particularly when it involves the sole purpose of oil.
Michel Meza with Los Chamos Charlotte, a local Venezuelan restaurant, says he has family in Caracas where Maduro was captured. He says fear is high with guerrilla groups actively targeting those who oppose Maduro's administration.
If you promote it or you getting happy with Maduro out, they're gonna take it against you. So they're gonna take actions, probably robbing your stuff or putting you in a blacklist.
Mazuera Arias says people have the right to protest like Saturday's demonstration in Uptown, but he wants them to understand this issue is complex.
What I ask of allies of the Venezuelan people is to do it with nuance, right? You can be against an imperial form of military action and at the same time acknowledge that a lot of Venezuelan people feel relieved.
Now, Mazuera Arias shares that the United States should focus on issues hitting our communities hard, like the rise of the cost of living and the attack against immigrant communities. Live in Charlotte, Autumn Bracey, WCNC Charlotte.
Yeah, the reaction continues to pour in, not only across the country, but right here locally.
Yeah, we have a pretty good contingency of Venezuelans. All right, thank you, Autumn.